came with our church to this camping trip, and we were early here to set up, see how the area was, and we see this lady with her daughter. And right away we saw that something was wrong. I will say they looked like confused, even a little bit sad. So we approached them right away and asked them what was wrong, how we can help them. And I just can't believe this will happen in the year 2022. She proceeded to tell her story, and let her tell you in her own words.
So I arrived at the King Creek campground, and my daughter and I bring all of our car stuff, all unloaded, our mattresses, our sleeping bags, our food for the weekend, and we're so excited. A friend loans us her tarp, and we set it up, and we're ready for the tent, and we unpack it, and it's a mosquito screen. Can you believe I came with a mosquito screen? I asked my husband to get the tent. He was scrambling the night before, and he was so proud of himself at 11 p.m. that he found the tent, and here it was, a mosquito screen. Maybe next time.
I just can't believe this. And then it got worse.
But quickly, soon I realized that we didn't have a tent. We had a mosquito screen that my husband laid out for us. So after a couple of phone calls, and he was trying to figure out where our tent was, he called and borrowed a tent from a friend. So he arrived around 8 p.m. with a tent. He was so proud. He brought a tent, and we unpacked it, and it was from the 1970s with color-coded poles, probably 18 color-coded poles, and it's dark and it's cold. So we recruited everyone at the campsite to help assemble this tent. There were probably 10 or 12 people.
See, look. Deanie was saying that thing is cupcake. You just put my red and it don't fit into my blue.
This is a red.
So this is here's a blue right here. And then there's gonna be, there's got to be a pole that goes in there. Here, do you want to hold this? Let me see if I can. How many poles you got over there? Can't we Google how to put this together?
So we came across this poor lady and her daughter that came to camping, and her husband sent her with a mosquito net for a tent. So we all came to help her to see how we can help put up the tent. Eventually her husband and son did come with a tent, but nobody knew how to put it up. So everybody came in mass numbers to help them put up their tent, which took approximately probably an hour and a half. Some people Googled it, some people YouTubed it, some people called a friend, phoned a friend to see how to put it up, and eventually we had success, and we were able to get them home for the night for camping.
Quite an ordeal, but it all came together after about an hour and a half, and by midnight we were sleeping soundly in our 1970s tent.
So first of all, I just don't understand who anybody would have a tent from like the 80s. I just don't get it. And then why would a husband send his wife with a mosquito screen, come camping with his McDonald's bag, and not bring her a tent? He'll bring his food, but not a tent. I don't get it.
I started growling in the tent.
Are you coming back camping next year, Kenny?
Yes, and I'll plan on bringing a tent this time. Yes.
All I can say is the Lord helped us. Between all of us, we figured it out. But it might be better off, Kenny might be better off next time bringing a tent that he sets up beforehand, so he'll know how it goes when he gets here and he's setting it up in the dark. So, but anyway, we had a good time. Thanks, Kenny. Love you like a brother. That's why I can pick on you. And appreciate y'all.
I just can't believe this will happen in the year 2022. I'm sorry.